Hello, Kook Watchers. Here's Nestor, Team OSI, or as I call him, Aussie. Yes, we are going to do a deck profile on his Inzektor build that he played at 100th YCS. Here's his mat again. We are proud of these. Okay, commence the talkage.
Alright, so like I said earlier, I went 8-4 with my Inzektors, and I placed 345. Wrote it down.
There we go.
345. So I was pretty happy, you know, first YCS, especially the biggest one, the 100th YCS.
There was over 4,000 people entered, so
exactly. So
big
me,
deal.
out of Idaho, placing 345, I'm pretty happy. So anyways, let's get this started. I ran 3 Hornet, you know, basic, of course. The Dragonflies, of course. That's simple. Centipede. I mean, if you guys don't know what these guys do, then, you know, where have you been? My tech, though, was I put in 2 Gigamantis. Because, like, sometimes one's in the grave, and then, like, I want to push for game. So, like, after I've done my popping with the Centipede, then I'll add another Gigamantis to my hand, and then, you know, push for game. Or whatever. So, that's the Inzektor lineup right there. Oops. Ran 2 tour guides. They're Beggies, so that's why they're in the different sleeves. But yeah, only ran 2 just because they only have 2, but it worked out really good because I don't know, just balance for me. Like, I don't really need a 3rd one or anything like that. But yeah, I liked it. Ran 2 Thunder Kings, double Valor, Gores, Armageddon Knight to pitch the Hornet, obviously. Mystic Tomato. One of my favorite combos that I did was Mystic Tomato, and then like set Mystic Tomato, and then special summon Armageddon Knight, and then pitch my Hornet. And then of course the Birdman. One thing that I did during one of my matches was I had summoned Acid Golem, and it had 1 attachment left, and during my end phase, or close to my end phase or whatever, main phase 2, whatever, you know, brought it back to my hand, so I went to my extra deck and then special summoned the Birdman. The guy's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna burn you. I'm like, alright, huh, in your face. Of course, went Sangan for my searches. Like, sometimes I would also, like, you know, if I already had like a Hornet in the grave or something, I'd put the Mystic Tomato face down, have them attack it, send out the Sangan, have them attack that too. Chris, your phone. So yeah, and then search for the Dragonfly, get it to my hand, and then, you know, set up the place for next turn. And then 1 Spirit Reaper, because it was, besides against the mirror matches, like, it did really good for me. Because, you know, it stalled me to, like, either get my combo ready to go or, you know, whatever it is that I needed to do. So yeah, that was the monster lineup. Now for the spells, I ran 3 MST, either to pop my own stuff to get my special summons or my searches or whatever, or to just blow up their stuff. I ran double duality. 3 wasn't really cutting it for me, so I just decided to run 2 instead. Plus, I didn't want to run 42 cards because right now I'm running 41. Got your normal staples: Reborn, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Allure, Book, and Foolish. Obviously, you guys know what those do. Foolish to pitch the Hornet, Book of Moon just to book whatever, and then Allure to get whatever. So yeah, that was the spells. And then for the traps, I run double Solemn, double Torrential, double Compulse, and then 1 Call the Haunted, because sometimes I would have like nothing in my hand or whatever, so then I would Call the Haunted, bring back like a Gigamantis or something like that, or whatever it is that I needed. So yeah, now onto the Extra deck. I ran one number 34 terabyte. Then the only reason I put him in was because I have plenty of extra room. Like I didn't know what else to put in, and I don't have that many whatever. Not much money to get some cards or whatever, but whatever. But yeah, put him in there just for fun. Giga Brilliant, never really brought him out, but still a good card. Levier. I love going against mirror matches and then going into Levier because usually what I would side in for mirror match would be like Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer and DD Crow. And so I would DD Crow like their centipedes, their hornets, or whatever, and then detach, and then push for game. Like I remember one mirror match that I did. I had removed his Gigamantis and a centipede and a hornet. DD Crow'd the hornet, and then Kaiku'd the centipede and the mantis, and then the guy was down to like 2,600 life points, and then I went into Levier and like did a massive play and took his centipede and then popped. But yeah, it was crazy. Double Leviathan Dragon, one Acid Golem, one Utopia, never brought him out. One Underground Arachnid, and I actually brought him out once during the whole tournament. It was against a mirror match, and I took control of their hornet, and then he top decked BLS and just raped me. So yeah, that was one of my losses. Gaia Knight, Black Rose, Scrap Archfiend, Stardust, Chimera Tech, even though I don't even run. Cyber Dragon. And my token for my Gorse. So yeah. And now on to the side deck.
315.
Side deck was 2 Mirror Vos, and that was just for the Dino Rabbit, and I never really got to play it because I never really drew into it. Decree, because Macrocosmos hurts my deck pretty bad. So yeah, I did not know that until I went up against that Dino Rabbit guy that I didn't even take life points off him. He like 2-0'd me big time and rapage. But yeah. And then after he gave me some tips, he's like, oh yeah, you should put in the Dino Rabbits and this beautiful card right here, Goza Match. Goza Match I put in like almost every single time because a lot of people were running like different things, like different attributes and stuff like that. Heroes like with their Stratos, their Alias, stuff like that. Chain Disappearance. I actually got Chain Disappearance against my own because like the guy on my last round, the 12th round, I was going up against Heroes and he put these in, and it was round 2, and I summoned the Hornet and he Chain Disappearance, so I had to remove him, and I had one in hand and then one in my deck, and yeah, it pretty much sucked. So this card hurts my deck as well, but it also hurts, other decks. Dimensional Fissure, I never went into them though, so I'm gonna take them out, put something else in. One Snowman Eater, because that's all I had, and plus I like, popping games. Double Kaiku, I pretty much went into him, like I always sided into him, like every single game, only because with this format I gotta remove, like people need the graveyard or whatever. So yeah. And then last but not least, the DD Crow. And it'd be funny because they would like I remember one mirror match again. They foolish and I go DD Crow and they're like, oh fuck you, and I'm like, yeah, what's up now? But yeah, that's the deck. So tell me what you think, see what I should do, if I need to change anything, if you have any questions about it, like matchups or whatever, be willing to answer them for you. So yeah, thanks for watching.